Representatives of the United National Party, including opposition leader Ranil Wickremesinghe, who are on a tour of the north, arrived in Delft Island today.
Representatives including UNP General Secretary Tis Sattanayake and parliamentarians Ravi Karunanayake and Vijay Kala Maheshwaran accompanied the opposition leader. The group, who participated in a special puja ceremony at the Sri Kandaswamy Kovil in Karamatta in the Delft 4th Division, also met with the public and inquired into their welfare. The group, including the opposition leader, later visited Nagatiba and engaged in religious observances at the Nagaviharaya. Our reporter said UNP national organizer Daya Gamage joined the group in Nagatiba. The group subsequently participated in religious observances at the Nagapushani Amman Kovil in Nagatiba.
ආණ්ඩුව දැන් යුද්ධයෙන් පස්සේ යාපනයේ උතුරේ සංවර්ධනය ආරම්භ කරලා තියෙනවා.
After the end of the war, the government has commenced development in the north. However, there are shortcomings. That is because development is not carried out according to the wishes of the public in the area. If we are to carry out development that suits the wishes of the people, we bring forward the same proposal we brought forward previously. That is, there are representatives from all parties in the north. Therefore, a committee comprising all these factions should be appointed. We can't progress forward alone. We have to work with the people. These areas are also a part of our country and not a private property of anyone.
The United People's Freedom Alliance says that the United National Party, which is the main opposition, had split the May Day celebration into two. Issuing a communique, Chairman of the May Day Celebration Committee of the UPFA, Minister Dallas Alaha-Perumal, has expressed this view.
The communique noted that one group of UNP members marks the Premadasa commemoration while another group celebrates the Premadasa assassination with people like Babu. It goes on to say that attempts made a group of politically immature individuals to get together with separatist forces at a time where 2 years have lapsed following the defeat of separatism as a nation which fought against separatism for 30 years is something that cannot be condoned. Minister Dallas Alaha-Perumal added that the May Day must be celebrated with the concept country first regardless of the slogan adopted by the party.
Well, ministers and parliamentarians left aside the debates in the House and arrived at the cricket field today.
This cordial cricket match was held at the National Youth Services Council grounds in Maharagama. Parliamentarians faced off against provincial councillors in this match. Winning the coin toss, the parliamentarians elected to bat first. The parliamentarians posted a score of 105 runs. They allotted 15 overs. The provincial councillors who picked up the bat next only managed to post a score of 88 runs in their allotted 15 overs. Accordingly, the parliamentarians claimed victory in this match.
News, and up next is Action TV.
Officials of the National Languages and Humanities branch at the Ministry of Education, who were speechless before parents who had arrived with their children at the Al Iqbal Girls' School in Colombo this morning, had to call the police to the school premises to facilitate their safety. The acting principal and a teacher of the school undertook the task of ensuring that the incident would not be revealed through media. Most of the parents arrived in Colombo along with their children yesterday. When students and parents were disappointed after it transpired that their journey to Colombo, following written instructions from the Additional Secretary for the Improvement of Education Standards H.U. Prematilaka, did not bear any results, officials of the National Languages and Humanities branch who were responsible for this blunder expressed their plight as follows. Although the all-island competitions which were scheduled for today were previously scheduled to be held last year, they were postponed for this year due to the inefficient work plan of the Education Ministry. The all-island language assessment was scheduled for today. Another group of students from grades 6, 7, 8 and 9 who qualified at provincial level and were eagerly awaiting the All-Island competition arrived at the Al Iqbal Girls' School yesterday as well. According to letters received by those present today, All-Island written and oral assessments in Tamil and English languages for students whose mother tongue is Sinhala were scheduled for today.
I study at the Badula Vihara Mahadevi College. I came in the train yesterday. It was said in the letter that competitions are today.
මම මේ බ්‍රහස්පතින්ද තමයි මේකට මේ තරංගෙට ආවේ මේ තරංගෙට
I came on Thursday, but when I arrived here, the students and teachers said that the competitions are over. I was really depressed after hearing that.
ඉවරුණා කියලා අනිත් ළමයිනෝ ටීචර්ස් කිව්වා. එතකොට මම ගොඩක් මානසික අතින් බින්ද වැටුණා. 29ට එන්න කියලා
We were told to come by 9:45, but when we came, it was a different scenario.
මෙතන ඇවිල්ලා බලනකොට මෙහෙම කියනවා.
එතනින් අධ්‍යක්ෂකතුමා කියලා කෙනෙක් ඇවිල්ලා.
There is a director here. When we went and expressed our plight to him, he told that it is not his issue and closed the gates.
අපි එළියට ඇදලා දැම්මා, ගේට්ටුව වහලා දැම්මා.
Following objections raised by parents, attempts were made by organizers to console students by conducting a reassessment of an event held yesterday for which certificates had also been awarded. However, their attempts turned futile as they did not possess the relevant certificates. Around 7,000 students experienced a similar unpleasant experience on the 28th of January when they were called to Anuradhapura. The Aesthetics Division of the Ministry of Education was responsible on that occasion where students were called for an all-island schools children's art competition. The ministry and the North Central Provincial Council were only focused on blaming each other over depriving these students from participating in the art competition, and not a single official apologized over the inconvenience caused to 7,000 students. Shouldn't the importance of our future generation be understood by those responsible at Isrupaya who portrayed their narrow objectives through today's incident, which could be seen as a continuation of the blunder in January? Secretary to the Ministry of Education, this is over to you.
Also in local news, the All-Island Poultry Owners Association says that they are faced with several issues with the decrease in the price of eggs. They expressed these sentiments at their Northwestern Province branch meeting. More details of that story coming up later on in the news. Now moving on, a program was held in Battaramulla today to give away financial donations to all religious places within the Kadwela municipality. The program was held under the auspices of Mayor of Kadwela, G.H. Putadasa.
This multi-faith religious program is being conducted with funds from the Kadwela Municipal Council. People of all sectors, including drug addicts and prostitutes, are found in this electorate. However, they are not to be seen today. This is not the police of Ilangakon, but it is the police of Vimal Weerawansa. Please remember that it is not the IGP's police, but Vimal Weerawansa's police that is in Kadwela.
police පද්ධතිතුමාගේ පොලිසිය නෙවෙයි මේක. කඩුවල තියෙන්නේ විමල් වීරවංශගේ පොලිසිය මතක තියාගන්න.
The commemorative event for Srimad Anagarika Dharmapala was held at the Burala Public Cemetery today at the Srimad Anagarika Dharmapala Memorial.
UNP Western Provincial Councillor Dr. Jayantha De Silva was the chief guest at the event held to commemorate the 79th death anniversary of Sir Anagarika Dharmapala. During the era of the English, most women used to wear gowns, but Srimad Dharmapala took his mother around the country dressed in a Kandyan sari and said, "This is what the Sinhalese have been wearing for generations. This is our traditional dress. This is an example for all of us." He provided a good example for everyone who dresses like the English.
Well, let's now take a look at the newspaper cartoon of the day, which we selected from amongst today's English newspapers. The wild elephant that had fallen into an agrarian well in Ambanpula and couldn't be brought back on dry land due to objections from residents was finally rescued today. Accordingly, the elephant was rescued after 2 days.
A wild elephant had fallen into an agrarian well in the Mahadivulwava area in Ranavarava, Ambanpula. The elephant had fallen into the well day before yesterday. However, residents had not allowed wildlife officials to bring the elephant back on dry land yesterday. Residents stated that the wild elephant had caused damage to farmlands and houses in the area. Therefore, residents requested wildlife officials to release the wild elephant to another area. Since necessary measures could not be taken, discussions on reaching a final decision regarding the matter was postponed for today. Wildlife officials stated that the wild elephant was brought on dry land today, assuring that the animal would be captured and dispatched to another area on a future date. The elephant was rescued today and released to the area.
Well, Shaggy live in concert certainly lived up to its expectations yesterday, giving a packed audience a night to remember. Entertainment First has the details.
Are you ready? How you doing? It's been a long time. It's been a very long time.
Colombo witnessed a fabulous show last night at the CRNFC where world-renowned Jamaican-American reggae singer and rapper Shaggy performed to raving fans who huddled in spite of their fear of the rain.
You're my angel, you're my darling angel, closer than my peeps you are to me, baby. Come on. Girl, you're my angel, you're my darling angel. Come on. Girl, you're my friend when I'm in need, baby.
Life is one big party when you're still young, but who's gonna have your back when it's all done? It's all good when you live for your pure fun. Can't be a fool, son. What about the long road? Looking back, shorty, always a mention. Say me not giving her much attention. She was there to my incarceration. I wanna show the nation.
The much-hyped event took off without a hitch and featured several popular acts including Bhatya and Santosh, Natasha Ratnayaka, The Sheriffs and Yes FM's Zayn, among others.
And all the things that you did have, no regrets. Stand up tall and never let them see you sweat. Go ahead. Put your hands, here we go, here we go!
Mr. Boombastic even showed off his dance moves to some Papre music, adding a true Sri Lankan flavour to the mega event, for which MTV Sports and Yes FM were the media sponsors.
And I was told there's no party like a Sri Lankan party. Are you ready?